Then, yeah, Andrea, during this unit number 11 that we're going to start right now,
Okay.
we're going to start talking about science fiction inventions. Science fiction
Yeah.
invention. First of all, think about science fiction. What do you think about science fiction?
Yes. Action movies, horror movies.
Yeah, but
Uh,
sci-fi,
yes.
you remember sci-fi movies?
Sci-fi, no.
Sci-fi, science fiction, the
The
acronyms.
names of the movies.
Let me give you some examples, okay? Let me give you some examples,
Deadpool.
Andrea. I believe that is action, heroes. Okay,
Yes.
let's start, okay? I'm gonna give you some examples of sci-fi movies and you tell me if you have watched these sci-fi movies. Let's start with the
Okay.
first one. Hold on. Okay, you remember this?
Esa es sexto sentido. No.
The boy is the same actor, but no.
Entonces esa es. No, no me acuerdo.
Okay, the name of the movie is Artificial Intelligence.
Ya. Algo me
Artificial
acuerdo,
Intelligence.
algo. Es la que le abandonan al osito en un lugar, algo así.
But actually not the bear, but the boy. But this
Ah,
boy is actually not a boy. He's an
ok.
android.
An Android. Algo me acuerdo.
Excellent. This is the first sci-fi movie, as you can see.
Right, right.
This is an android because it looks like a human. It's identical to a human, but it's not a human. It's a robot.
It's a robot.
Okay,
Okay, teacher.
excellent. Let's check other sci-fi movie. Here we go. And of course, you know this one. This is way easier to get.
Esa es. Ay, es que de hecho no me sé los nombres. Esa es. Wolverine, ¿no? No.
Wolverine. No.
Mm, X-Men. No.
It's a
No, teacher, no.
superhero, but not Wolverine, no X-Men.
No.
No. Iron.
Don't remember.
Iron Man.
Iron Man, yes. Lo siento, teacher, ni siquiera tengo hijos varones, solo niña, una niña.
Okay, so she doesn't like
Eh,
sci-fi movies.
so.
So tell me, what do you remember about Iron Man?
Iron Man. ¿Es de X-Men? ¿No?
Yeah, he's a
No. Mm,
superhero, but not from
Superhero.
X-Men.
No, X-Men, no, no. Ve, ya, no. Eh, es que no, creo que no me he visto esa película.
You haven't watched. Okay, if
No,
you haven't
I
watched
don't watch.
this movie is about this man actually that
Ajá.
wears a metal suit. Yeah?
Ok, ok.
So this metal suit gives him superpowers. Yeah?
Superpowers. Ok.
The metal suit, el traje metálico, the metal suit, is what gives him superpower.
Ok.
Okay, that is a sci-fi movie, and you know the name of this is a cyborg. Cyborg because it's a human with
Ujú.
robotic parts. Human
Ya.
with robotic parts. This is a cyborg.
Cyber, ok.
Okay, excellent. Let's carry on to the next. Andrea, here we go. Well, this is also kind of difficult to get, but guess you have watched this.
Ah,
No?
no, teacher.
Any idea?
X-Men, no.
Mm-mm.
No, teacher. Ni
Okay,
idea.
no idea. It's okay. Name of this movie is Minority Report.
No, no la he visto.
No, In Spanish,
Mm,
I guess this is known as sentencia previa,
no, no, no
minority
me la he visto.
report. What is this about? This is about, okay, this is a police officer,
Ok.
and he has the ability to predict future crime. They predict
Ok.
future crimes. For example, they say there's going to be like a murder in 10 minutes, in 20 minutes. They are able to predict this
Ujú,
crime. Okay? Minority
ok.
Report. And let me see the last one. I am sure this one is easy. And you're going to tell me, of course, teacher, I remember this movie because this is
Tengo
a
que
classic
ponerme
movie.
Disney, Pixar. Eso le adivino.
Is not actually Disney, but is a movie very, very popular. And
Ok,
it's very
ahí sí.
old. And let me see. I just cannot find it. Okay, here it is.
¿Volver al futuro?
Excellent. Back to the Future.
Ah, ya, eso sí es un clásico.
What do you remember about this sci-fi movie?
The Doctor, eh, the man and his girlfriend, and going to the future, um, in the car.
What is special about this car? Is it
This car,
conventional, a traditional car, or what is it?
no traditional, porque el doctor le puso cosas. Sí,
It's
¿qué más?
it's a flying
Esa
car.
flying car, ajá. Y
Excellent.
también hay el villano, ¿cómo se dice?
The villain,
The villain. Ujú.
the
Y
villain. Who's
son
the villain? The
el
I,
chico que siempre le pelea.
but I believe it was Marty's dad, no?
Algo así, algo así.
Pero me olvidé el nombre. I forgot the name.
No, yo menos.
Doc and
Pero sí, sí
Marty.
me he visto todas las películas. Eso sí me los he visto.
Eh, Excellent. So,
Eso es un
Andrea,
clásico.
excellent. This is a classic, and these are science fiction movies because, as you can
Yes,
see, they try to give you inventions, future inventions.
yes, teacher.
Okay, and let me see, I guess I have another one. No, I believe they are all. I got another sci fi movie. Let me see if I got it. But it's not actually a movie. Or it is. Let me see.
Okay.
Trying to find it out.
The Walking Dead, eso sí me he visto.
Yeah, that's it. That is more like horror, right? Horror.
Ajá. Zombies.
Zombies, yeah. Yeah, this one.
No. Lo siento.
No. Stranger
No.
Things.
No, no me he visto esa.
No. Okay, so it's
Ajá.
okay. Andrea, today we're going to talk about, as I told you, science fiction inventions. That means what are
Okay.
the inventions that you may find in a science fiction movie. So, since you know science fiction, they use a lot of imagination
Ujú.
to create, for example, a flying car, to create a cyborg, an android, and that is
Ajá.
exactly what we're gonna learn today. So
Okay.
today, let me share you on page number 108. All right, so we're gonna
La
start by
tapa del
doing
agua.
this activity, okay? Here we go.
Okay.
It's a robot that looks like a human. It's a robot that looks like a human. Here you go. Andrea, we are going to read about some science fiction movies and what inventions they have created. Yeah? So take a look. Science fiction, they thought of it first. Science fiction, they thought of it first means la ciencia ficción pensaron en ello Primero, ¿ok? Antes.
Okay.
For example, did you know that a lot of technology we use today appeared in science fiction before scientists invented it? Ebook readers. Yeah, have you ever seen ebook readers, Kindle? Yeah,
Yeah.
they didn't appear until 1999, but in 1961, the author Stanislaw Lem wrote about this in his book Return from the Stars.
Okay.
For example, the cash machines, the ATM, were invented in the 80s, but Ray Bradbury thought of them first in his novel 1953, Fahrenheit 451. Okay,
Okay, teacher.
so Andrea, please, you are going to read now. You are going to read the
Okay.
plot of these movies, Back to the Future, Artificial Intelligence, and we're going to identify what inventions they invented in the movie. So,
Okay.
go Andrea, read please. Let's start from Back to the Future.
Back to the Future Part 2, Steven Spielberg in 1989. When the heroes of the film travel to the future, one of the most amazing machines they find is flying cars. The cars flying along roads in the sky, which have sinks and street lights.
Mhm. Excellent. So, flying cars. This is the
Flying cars,
invention of Back to the Future.
machines.
Right, let's continue with AI. AI, artificial intelligence. Read it, please.
Steven Spielberg, ¿esa cómo se leía?
2001.
200, 2001. Based on Super Toys Lasts All Summer Long. Brian Aldiss, 1969. When when a young child dies, his mother is given an android which looks and behaves exactly like a real boy. The robot loves her like a son.
Okay,
Yeah,
so Android. What is an
android.
Android?
El niño, the boy.
But it's not a boy. Remember, is a robot
Is a robot. Uh-huh.
that looks like a boy. Yeah?
Yes.
Let's carry on with Iron Man.
Iron Man Comics 1963, Marvel Films 2008 onward. A rich science and engineer is badly hurt. To save his one life, he builds himself a robotic heart and powerful metal suit which makes him stronger and faster than any other man. He becomes a cyborg, part man, part machine. Okay, part man, part machine. A cyborg.
Exactly. Okay, part man, part machine. As you can see, yeah, his face
Yes.
is man and the rest of
Mm-hmm.
the body is a machine.
Machine. Yes, teacher.
Exactly. Super. Let's carry on now with Minority Report.
Okay, teacher. Minority Report, short story by Philip K. Dick in 1956, and a film by Steven Spielberg, 2002. Tom Cruise plays a detective who can stop crimes before they happen. His team uses information from physics who can see the future. They know who will break the law and when it will happen, but they don't know where. Another idea that appeared in Minority Report is personalized advertising all around the future city. There are advertising billboard which use cameras to recognize the people walking buy. The billboards speak to people by name and suggest things to buy. Okay.
So, what
Mm,
what inventions can you see in Minority Report?
The cameras? No.
Excellent, the personalized advertising.
Okay.
Anuncios personalizados, right? So, billboards, esos son los, sí, los anuncios, las
Ajá.
propagandas grandes, the billboards, which use
Okay.
camera to recognize people walking by. The billboards speak to people by name and suggest things to buy. And as I told you, Tom Cruise is a detective who can stop crimes before they happen, and they use psychics. What is psychic?
Psicología.
No psychology, psychic,
Psicótico, algo así.
psíquico.
Psíquico, psíquico.
It's like, for example, Andrea. In the
Telepatía.
future, excellent. In the future, you
Ujú.
will buy a new house. Is my prediction.
Okay,
Yes?
teacher.
So, Andrea, as you can see, in science fiction movies, we have a really, really interesting invention.
Yes, teacher.
Do you believe, Andrea, they are possible or they are impossible?
Possible? De, lo de los psíquicos.
The psychics, for example,
De
the
psych-
cyborgs, the androids, do you consider they are possible inventions or impossible?
I think the androids robots it's possible. Mm,
Cyborgs,
cyborgs. Maybe in the future.
flying cars.
Ya pronto reemplazarán a los humanos.
Okay. So pay attention because in this moment, Andrea, we're going to do a listening activity to
Okay, teacher.
identify if this is possible in the present or if this is impossible in the present. Okay? So there you go, Andrea. Pay attention and let's get ready to start, okay? Please, Andrea, here we have 8 sentences and we are going to do a listening activity and identify if these are true or false. True or
Yeah.
false. So,
Letter F. Letter
letter
F.
F.
Okay, teacher.
Page 108. Page 108, letter F. And we need to identify which are true and which are false. Got it?
Okay. I got it.
So, number one says the Terrafugia flying car can go on normal roads. Number two, anyone who has a driving license can fly a Terrafugia car. Number three, the Kiroba robot was designed to fall in love with the astronauts. Number four, the Kiroba robot knows what the astronauts look like. Number five, robotic suits are used to help people with health problems. Number six, Cyberdyne hope their robotic suit is used to save lives. Number seven, Blue Crush has not reduced crime in Memphis. And number eight, NEC billboards know if you're interested in their adverts or not. Any question, Andrea? Any word that you don't know?
A ver, teacher. Anyone who has a driving license can fly. This line in this. The global robots know what the astronaut look like. Robotic used to help up their robotics. Ay, las seis, ¿qué quiere decir?
Cyberdyne, the name of Cyberdyne es una empresa, is
Okay,
an enterprise of technology.
okay.
Esta
Server die
empresa,
for.
excellent, espera que su traje robótico de robotic suit is used to save lives, sea usado para salvar vidas.
Okay. Luke Crush has not reduced crime. Memphis. No, teacher. Escuchemos el listening a ver cómo nos va.
Okay. Listen carefully and remember, identify if this is true or false.
Okay, teacher.
Yeah, so I am going to stop each two sentences to see if you got it or not. Okay, remember
Ajá.
one and two, we're gonna listen at once, and then 3 and 4, and so go on. Okay?
Okay, teacher.
So here we go.
Track 3.34. There aren't any road signs in the sky yet, but just like in Back to the Future 2, flying cars are real. The Terrafugia Transition is a car which can fly for 800 kilometers at a speed of 185 kilometers an hour. It has 2 seats and wings that fold up, so it can be driven on a road too. But it isn't cheap. It costs about €220,000. And to fly the Terrafugia, you have to have a pilot's license. People who
Okay, so tell me, the Terrafugia flying car can go on normal roads?
Is it true?
True.
No.
Yes, true. The Terrafugia flying car exists in the present. Is a
Okay.
car, but it also can transforms into a plane, como un car plane, un mix between car and plane.
Okay.
And number 2, anyone who has a driving license can fly a Terrafugia car.
False?
False. Why? Why is this
Mm,
false?
no, es que estaba muy rápido, teacher.
Let's listen again, no worries.
Okay.
Verifiquemos. Let's check.
yet, but just like in track 3.34. There aren't any road signs in the sky yet, but just like in Back to the Future 2, flying cars are real. The Terrafugia Transition is a car which can fly for 800 kilometers at a speed of 185 kilometers an hour. It has 2 seats and wings that fold up, so it can be driven on a road too. But
Excellent. It can be driven on a road too. Ya, porque tiene alas, wings y también llantas, no? Also wheels. Okay, so this is true, number 1. Number 2, anyone who has a driving license can fly a Terrafugia car. Let's listen.
it isn't cheap, driven on a road too. But it isn't cheap. It costs about €220,000. And to fly the Terrafugia, you have to have a pilot's license.
Mm,
Anyone who has a driving license can drive
have
a Terrafugia
a
car.
pilot license.
Excellent. You need a pilot. So not
Mm,
anyone. Not anyone. It's
mm,
not like, yeah, I got a sportman license. No,
uh-huh.
you need to have a
Okay.
pilot. Nice. Let's listen now about the Kirobo robot. Kirobo robot.
Okay.
Here we go.
People who have seen AI might be happy to hear that no one can make robots that love their human owner yet, but scientists are trying to make friendly robots. One example is Kirobo, a Japanese robot that was designed as a friend for astronauts. Kirobo goes with the astronauts into space. It recognizes their faces and says hello in Japanese when it sees them. It also gives them messages from people on Earth. You might not know it.
Okay, so the Kirobo robot
True.
was designed to fall in love.
All we love. Yes, true.
What is the meaning of fall in
No.
love?
Fall in love. Enamorado.
¿Y el Kirobo robot se diseñó para enamorarse de los astronautas?
No, para parecerse a los astronautas. No.
It's more like be friend. Vamos a escuchar, ¿no? Para ser
Okay.
amigable, be friendly. Listen,
Friendly.
listen
Ajá.
again.
Friend for astronauts is Kirobo, a Japanese robot that was designed as a friend for astronauts.
Yes, as a friend. As a
Friend is a
friend.
friend.
Kirobo goes with
Okay, and number 2, the Kirobot robot knows what the astronauts look like.
Yes. True.
It's true. Let's listen why.
the astronauts into space. It recognizes their faces and says hello in Japanese when it sees them. It also gives them messages from people on Earth.
Excellent, Andrea. This is true because
Correct.
it has cameras and is able to
Recognizing your face.
recognize. Excellent. It sees you and says, okay, hi, Andrea. Hi, Osmar. Hi, Candida. You know? Number
Eh,
4.
okay.
Let's continue now about robotic suits. Robotic suits. Here we go.
You might not know it, but there are already many cyborgs. Doctors give people robotic hands and arms every week, and these days Iron Man suits are also available. Well, almost. In Japan, Cyberdyne have created a suit which allows people who can't use their legs to stand, walk, and climb stairs. The suit also makes the person who wears it 5 to 10 times stronger. At the moment, the suit is produced for use in hospitals, but Cyberdyne also want it to be used by rescue workers to lift heavy objects and get to injured or trapped people more quickly after an accident or disaster.
So, robotic suits are used to help people with health problems.
Mm, yes.
Excellent. For people who can't walk. Yeah, for people who can't walk. And number 6, Cyberdyne hope their robotic suit is used to save lives.
Yes, true.
True, excellent. For example, in disasters. Did you listen disasters?
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So this is true. Let's carry on. Number 7 and number 8. So there you go. Blue Crush and the NEC billboards. Here we go.
In the United States, the Memphis Police Department is trying to predict the future, just like in the film Minority Report. They don't have psychics, but they do have a computer program called Blue Crush. The program can't tell the police exactly who will break the law, but it can tell the police where it might happen and even what kind of crime it might be. Crime has gone down by 30% since they started using the program.
Okay, so Blue Crush has not reduced crime in Memphis.
No le entendí, teacher, esa.
Ya, ok, este Blue Crush no es un psychic, pero es como una computer. Is a computer that can predict crimes.
Okay.
¿Ya? Vamos a ver si es que redujo el crimen en Memphis o no. Let's listen again.
Minority Report. They don't have psychics, but they do have a computer program called Blue Crush. The program can't tell the police exactly who will break the law, but it can tell the police where it might happen and even what kind of crime it might be. Crime has gone down by 30% since they started using the program.
True.
This is false. Ok.
Mm,
Porque aquí dice que Blue Crush no ha reducido, no ha
ah,
reducido el crimen, pero en realidad
ajá.
es que sí. The crime has gone down by 30%.
30%. Ajá.
Yes. Can you believe it?
Ajá.
Yeah, super bueno, no? Very, very good. A computer
Claro.
that can reduce crime. I believe that is what we need here in Ecuador.
Yes, teacher.
Exactly. And finally, the NEC billboards know if you're interested in their adverts or not. Let's listen.
Okay.
The Japanese company NEC has invented billboards which are similar to the ones in Minority Report. The billboards know how old you are and if you are male or female. And when you look at one, it chooses an advert for something it thinks you will like. It also records how long you look at the advert and how close you stand. This measures your interest in the advert. The billboards are
Yes,
already used in train stations in Tokyo.
True?
true.
Yes, exactly. The NEC billboards know if you're
Interest.
interested in their adverts or not.
Yes.
So, can you believe, Andrea? All the things are real. Flying cars
True.
are real. The Kiroba robot that is like an android is real. The cyborgs, the robotic suit, are real now. Lo de psychics es lo único, ¿no? That is not real, but we
Todavía
have a
no.
computer. Yeah. We have a computer that can predict crimes.
Sí, ya
Y
se va
lo
a
de los
necesitar
billboards.
un avión para atravesar la ciudad.
Yeah. And what about the billboards? Los billboards que saben that know if you're interested or not.
Interest. Eh, true, de acuerdo a lo que
True.
se sí.
Exactly. For example, Andrea, tell me, do you use TikTok? Do you like TikTok?
Yes, teacher.
Why do
Sorry.
you believe that TikTok is so addictive? Why?
Uh, because is ¿cómo se dice? De aplicación, ¿cómo es?
App, the app.
De app de moda.
Yeah, it is because it's on. I believe it's a trend. It's trend now.
Trend. Ujú.
But the
Eh,
reason, the real reason why this is so addictive, let me show you now.
I don't know.
Okay,
For the interaction.
yeah, for the interaction and also because, for example, yeah, let's suppose that you see a video,
Okay.
and if you see the video a long time,
Okay.
TikTok is gonna show you more similar videos.
Ah, el algoritmo.
Excellent. They use the algorithm. So, for example, if you see this video,
Yes.
they are gonna show you more videos like this.
Yes, teacher.
That's why it's so addictive, right?
Yes.
Exactly. So let
Ah,
me change it. And just to finish, Andrea, okay, is it clear about the inventions that
yes.
were based on sci-fi movies?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, what are we going to do now? I am going to explain you about the relative clauses.
Okay.
Relative clauses, let's go to the next page, page 109.
Research.
Yeah, and you remember the meaning of relative. Relative, ¿qué es un relative?
And relativo,
Eh,
pero ujú.
relativo o
No, no me acuerdo, teacher.
relative, we can also call it as pariente, no? Relative, that is a
Mm,
relative.
ok.
Ya. ¿Y qué son clauses? Un clause es como una oración, a sentence. Defining
Ok.
relative clauses es definir oraciones parientes o oraciones emparentadas.
Ok.
Yes? For example, here we have that, who, which, where. To the left we have one sentence and to the right we have another sentence.
Ok.
Son dos oraciones que se relacionan, que están emparentadas y justamente usamos estos relative pronouns, estos pronombres relativos, para unirlas, to join. So, for example, la oración número uno es psychic.
Like.
Yes, psychics are people that can predict future. Los psíquicos son personas que pueden predecir el futuro. ¿Ok? La oración
Okay.
uno, los psíquicos son personas. La oración 2, can predict the future.
A
Sentence 1,
robot
sentence
that
2.
a robot that look the humans.
Mhm.
Oh, androids or cyborg?
Androids, excellent. Androids.
Android.
Androids are robots that look like humans.
Are people who have some robot body parts. Cyborgs?
Cyborgs, excellent. Cyborgs are people who have some body parts. Okay?
Are large things which show adverts. Mm, Billboards?
Billboards, excellent. Billboards are large signs which show adverts. And number 5, finally,
Space is the place where astronauts go.
exactly, okay? Y pay attention, Andrea, porque como puedes ver, as you can see, aquí eran dos oraciones, two sentences, one and two.
Okay.
Y usamos estas relative clauses, son las palabras subrayadas, para unirlas, to join the two sentences.
Okay.
Psychics are people that can predict future. Androids are robots that look like humans. Cyborgs are people who have some robot body parts. Billboards are large signs which show adverts. Space is the place where astronauts go. ¿Ok?
Okay, teacher.
Vamos a ver,
I,
aquí vamos a hacer unos ejemplos, some examples. ¿Cuándo usar cada uno? When we gotta use each relative clause.
okay, teacher.
Yeah, y con eso finalizamos. We can finish. Yeah, tell me, y Andrea, mañana, tomorrow, do you have to work or is your day off?
Le cuento que están por cerrar donde trabajo por la situación del país.
No, really. Está
Sí,
súper
o sea,
malo.
la hostería es de mi familia, ¿no? Ajá, pero sí está súper malo todo y con esto de la luz y todo, es un relajo.
Oh my gosh, qué
Y
terrible,
pues
¿no? Such a
sí,
terrible.
voy
Pero
a ser
y
una desempleada más del país.
no, no me digas eso. Don't tell me that. Okay, de hecho, okay, hold on. I am going to stop recording for a while. It's very,
Ok.
very easy. So as I told you, Andrea, the relative clauses, here we have sentence number one,
This is,
here
um,
we have sentence number two.
it
These
was Robert.
sentences are related.
Ya. Dice que este es el banco, fue robado ayer.
Exactly. There are
Ok.
two sentences related, so we can replace this con which or that. Las dos oraciones la transformamos en una usando un relative pronoun.
Ya.
Okay, le eliminamos el personal pronoun and we can change it for a relative pronoun. So this is the
Ok.
bank. Este
This
es el
is the bank.
banco que o el cual fue robado ayer.
Wish or that.
Exactly. Was robbed yesterday.
Ok.
Got
Wish.
it?
I got it.
Yeah, as you can see, le reemplazamos, we replace it for the relative pronoun. This is the bank which was
Another,
robbed yesterday.
use another pronoun. Ok.
Listo, ¿ves? Le combinamos, es decir, dos oraciones relacionadas, related, la convertimos en una. Vamos a otro. Let's see other example.
This is the girl. She called up the police.
Are
And
they related? ¿Están relacionadas o no?
this is the, no tienen sentido casi.
A ver, esta es la chica.
Hace la chica que llamó a la
Ella.
policía.
Excellent. There you go. Es una oración aquí, otra oración aquí, y la convertimos en una usando el relative pronoun.
Y
Esta
aquí,
es
¿qué
la
sería?
chica who.
Who called the police.
Excellent. Esta es la chica quien llamó a la policía. This is the girl who called the police.
Okay.
Yes. Vamos a ver otra. Let's check it out with other. Here we go. This is
This
the
is the
police.
police station. She reported detector. A ver, puede ser that, who, which, ¿no?
In this case, we're gonna use where.
Where,
Is a
¿de
place.
dónde? Ajá, ¿dónde?
Excellent.
This,
This is the
okay,
police station where she reported the theft. Esta es la estación de policía donde ella reportó el robo. This is the police station where she reported the theft. Yes?
Okay. Yes, I got it.
Excellent. Okay, vamos. Dos más, two more. Let's go with this. Yeah,
Okay.
finish. We finish after that, okay?
Okay, teacher. The girl is phoning home. Her car is in the garage. The girl uh, uh, where también. No,
Okay, in
where?
this
¿Dónde?
case,
No. That.
por ahí, okay? Pay attention, este sí es un poco difficult.
Ajá.
La chica está llamando a casa. The girl is phoning home. Su carro está en el garage. ¿Ok? Lo que se relaciona aquí es la possession. Yes,
Okay.
la chica, su carro, es decir, el carro que es propiedad de la chica, the girl.
Okay.
So, the
Which?
girl whose,
Whose?
yeah?
Mm.
Y the translation of whose is very funny. Es cuyo o cuya, ¿no?
Mm.
Ya, la chica cuyo carro está en el garage está llamando a casa. Whose.
Y se cambió la oración de orden.
Cambiamos el orden, we change the order porque, ojo con eso, pay attention, tenemos que unirla en la parte en la que se relaciona, ¿no? La chica
Okay.
cuyo carro. Porque si le pusiéramos al revés, no sonaría bien, ¿no? La chica
Ujú.
está llamando a casa cuyo carro está en el garage. No, ¿no es cierto?
No.
La chica cuyo carro está en el garage está llamando a casa. Yes?
Okay. Yes.
Y con el último, let's go with the last one. We finish. Sunday is the day.
Sunday is the day.
The museum is closed at that time.
The museum is closed. When?
Excellent. Sunday is the day when the museum is closed. El domingo es el día cuando el museo está cerrado. When the museum is
When?
closed.
Okay, teacher.
So, vamos con el summary. Vamos a hacer el summary. Y tú me dices, ok, you tell me about the relative pronouns. El who. ¿Para qué usamos? What is the use of
¿Para
who?
quién?
For people.
Ujú.
Excellent. What about which?
Eso no me acuerdo. Y which es esto. No, no me acuerdo. No me acuerdo.
No, sí. Objetos,
Animals,
objects.
objetos. Ujú. Y
Which.
¿quién es?
¿De quiénes? Or
¿De quién?
possession.
That es como esto, esta.
Excellent. También objects. Pero el that, pay attention, también puede ser en reemplazo de who, ¿no?
Who.
Ujú.
Y where es dónde y when es cuándo.
Excellent. Where is for places and when is for time.
Yes, teacher.
Yes, please take a screenshot, take a picture of this because
Okay,
you're
teacher.
gonna use them.
Okay.
Yeah. Y tell
Ya
me,
le tengo.
Arcee, excellent, con tus propias palabras, your own words. ¿Qué son las relative clauses? What are relative clauses?
Um, it's mm, em, a ver, ¿cómo sería? The sentences eh, need, eh, a ver, ¿cómo sería? Em, a ver, needs relative clauses, o sea, están relacionadas. em, y maybe change the order.
And maybe, not
In
always, no
no
siempre,
always.
pero sí.
You need the when, which, that, who, um, it depends the sentences.
Exactly, there you go. Yeah. Andrea, te voy a dejar una tareita. I'm gonna leave you a little homework. Hold on.
Okay, teacher.
Here it goes. Yeah. En la plataforma Enrichment Platform,
Okay,
take a look. Unit 11. Nos vamos a foros de discusión, discussion forums.
okay,
Y te debe aparecer a ti la parte que dice Intermediate Unit 11.
okay,
Defining Relative Clauses. Ok, aquí justamente tal cual lo que acabamos de aprender, ¿no? What we learned. Cuando usamos who, which, when, where, whose. Y
okay,
aquí, take a look, Andrea. Tenemos un ejemplo. We have an example. Tienes tú que identificar qué relative pronoun iría ahí, ¿ok? The
okay,
mountain,
teacher.
por ejemplo, mountain. Objeto
The
con este.
mountain. What?
What? Ya, eso me olvidé
Which?
decirte. El what aquí no lo usamos, ¿no? El that viene a reemplazar what. O también
The
which.
which? Ajá.
Exactly. There you go. Which. In
Okay,
which
teacher.
sentence can you delete what? Ok, entonces te comparto el link. Para que practiques. There are 10 questions about relative
Okay.
clauses.
Ya. A ver, espéreme para reenviármelo.
Ok.
Es este, ¿no? Ya, a ver. Ya. Listo.